Hi, I'm Lynn Bridgeford from the Aether Bios Clinic and Aether Bios Yoga, and today in our Quick and Easy series we're going to look at toning the arms. So grab yourself a belt and something that can use as a weight, either a little weight or a can of beans or a bottle of water, something quite light, and join me in a moment. There are so many different muscles in the arms, and what we want to strengthen our arms for is to be able to lift things up in many different directions and to have flexibility, but today we're looking at toning. A really important thing with toning is to keep the body in a good alignment so we're working where we want to. So we're going to use a belt to get different planes of motion. There's many different areas we need to work in. So if I take the belt around the outside of the wrist, not across the joint, just below it, tuck the elbow in so we've got pressure against the body. With this hand we're going to hold the belt, with the other hand we push down. So this way, push down, we're working with the triceps at the back of this arm, and we're working with many muscles in this arm to resist. And release. So we're doing kind of an isometric, and it's getting the muscle to work within a plane of motion that is safe. And release. So we can get different angles on that by bringing the arm up a bit and pushing. So we're taking it through different angles. We can also take that slightly out to the side. So push, 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 release, and push, and we're resisting in whichever way is comfortable with the other arm. So we could even take it out to the side. Anything that hurts, please don't do it. And on the other side, tuck the elbow in, belt around the wrist, push down and push. So we get slightly different angles, keeping the rest of the body straight. We can go out in different planes and release. So to do the same thing in the opposite direction, so we're going to turn the belt around, tuck the elbow in and push up, and we're going to resist down with this hand. So we're working different muscles on the resisting hand, and push up. So this is working mainly biceps. And we can come out to the side a little and get slightly different angles of the same muscle and different muscles, and we push and release, and we do it with the breath. To get a different angle, turn the palm inwards and we're going to push out, and different angles will get different parts of one muscle, or you could have the hand up a little bit and that'll get slightly different muscles again. On the other side, tuck the elbow in, and we're going to push out so the palms facing inwards, and nothing should hurt. With a straight arm we can do a similar movement, pull down and resist with the opposite hand and push up. So again we get different angles. You can feel different parts of muscles working when you go up. And again, turn the palm in, and that's going to get slightly different muscles depending where you are, and only go where you can comfortably go. And coming up straight on this side, just see where you can be. Turn the palm inwards, and this one is pulling down. We're pulling, or should I say resisting, in the opposite direction. Slightly different angle, so we can do that straight up. We can just do it also on a diagonal angle, also going all the way up. And we can go further out, and we can go all the way up to the side. And if you want to find it easier, you can bring that above the elbow when you go up to the side. It's a little easier to resist with the opposite arm. So coming out to the side, we're pushing up and resisting with the opposite hand, and coming out further to the side, we're lifting up. Now if you have issues going on, you don't want to push through them, you don't want to hurt anything, we're giving this working and relaxing. We're working with both arms, doing different things, quite specific with one and quite general with the other. So doing the opposite, coming from above going down, we have palm forwards, and we can resist with this hand and come down with the other, either straight in front. Find different angles. You have to adjust this arm out to the side, needs to be higher up, and pulling down. Find the angle. You could go all the way up And we're working and letting go, relaxing and then working. So to do the movements this way, we either need to bring the other arm across and make sure the position's okay, or we can get somebody else to hold this one or tie it on the door. So just get that movement where you come in the plane this way and you're resisting outwards. Similarly with the straight arm, you can do it with a belt or you can do it using your hand. So you're using the other hand to resist, bringing it across and bringing it down in different planes. So just imagine that you're drawing lines, working, letting go, working, letting go, in every different angle to get every muscle. And in the other side, we're going to push across to the middle and all the way across if it's comfortable, and going down in a different angle and a little different angle again. And this hand is also working, so you can do most of these without a belt as well by using the other hand. And we can do that going upwards. If you have shoulder restrictions, this may not work for you, so stay within your limits. And we're pushing, resisting with this hand. And on the other side, going up. And that way we get movement all the way through the shoulder girdle and through the arms. If you want to work with a little weight, you can do all those same movements holding a weight. And when you come up, you're resisting as though the weight's pulling down, and when you're going down, you're resisting as though the weight is, you want to stop the weight going down. And we can do that in all angles. And we can do it with a straight arm. We can do it with the arm up. And I'm just showing you generally. So on the other side, resist going down, resist coming up. And find an angle that works. When you're working these and you keep the elbow tucked in, you keep more space. You can turn different angles. You can have a straight arm. Be careful with the weight that you don't go too high and then drop it on your head. You can also do exercises against the arms of a chair, pushing out, getting slightly different angles with the arms. And we're pushing and releasing, and we can push in and release, push in and release and push in. Another one that's good to do with a weight, not too heavy, is to rotate. So we're getting all those pronators and supinators. You might hear a few clicks. Keep that elbow tucked in and then relax. And the other side, tuck the elbow in and rotate. And you could do that with a straight arm as well. It's going to get more of the upper arm as well. And just feel where you can go and where you can't go. There's nothing to be gained by pushing too far. We can build strength for daily tasks by using light weights or using resistance against a chair, against a wall, using a belt. Whenever we're working with the arms, it's good to have a good posture, stabilize the shoulder blades to give strength to the arms and keep the neck nice and relaxed so we get the work in the arms. So we want to be able to pick up our kids, our grandkids, our shopping, and we want to be able to do things with our arms. We want to open lids, we want to lift kettles, we want to do the daily tasks and raising a glass of wine. So do some simple toning to keep you fit for life. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, like, write in the comments below, and go across to my other channels. I have Instagram, Lynn Bridgeford. I have Facebook channels for the clinic, for the yoga, and interact with me on all the channels, and I would be happy to connect with you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Thank you so much.